Was June 25th, 2024, a protest, a movement, or the beginning of a new political culture?
In my opinion, I would say it was a beginning of a new political culture because it really measured the extent at which our constitution enshrines the right for picket demonstration and where the people can come out and agitate for their issues. And for me, I will say practically that in that day, it really gave us an insight of how a good movement can be again being fretted with the people who have ill motive of destroying property, causing havoc, and even vandalizing the property of other Kenyans. So sometimes we need to ask ourselves the very eminent question when it comes to how we demonstrate ourselves. If we are going to street, why do we have to get ourselves in a situation where the police, the country citizens, where they have to close their businesses, where the police has to come and confront the people? But at the same time, it has given birth to many things that we are seeing at the moment. And that culture has really shifted. And to an extent whereby the president came with a panel of the victim compensation, and whereby he has acknowledged since the time immemorial, majorly between from 2013, 2017, 2022, 2024, on how the people who have been losing properties, the one who lost lives, and for the people who even, by any chance, lost their life in an accidental way, to be compensated in a manner that is very reasonable. That acknowledgement itself is to accept that these countries are moving in the right direction. And by that issue is to pointing out that issue that are happening in our ways, that even the police who managed or by any chance find themselves shooting a protester in a way that is not allowed in the Constitution, they should also be handled. It's not allowed. You get the point? Let me give you, there's a justifiable means of using the ammunition, and that is very obvious. And those things are there in the law of the enforcement. That is not that mean that anybody come to street must be shot. No, that is not it. But in that case where people were vandalizing properties, people were putting themselves in a situation they are robbing others people properties. Those does mean that they are crossing the boundaries that will end up even being arrested. And some point, for those who threaten the life of the Kenyan police and officers there, they end up even putting themselves in a situation that is not exempted from violating the Constitution. So for me, it was a reflecting moment, and is a moment that we as young people, we must be asking ourselves, any moment we talk about the issues of fighting for our rights, what exactly when we go out there for the street, what exactly are we trying to communicate? Does it mean that other people's business must be shut? Does it mean that one must lose life to make a meaning? Does it mean that must tear gas be dropped so that it can be said the demonstration was successful and impactful on that day that they demonstrated? So for me, it's a two-way view, but at the same time, we must also ensure that this country remain unified and we protect the life of each and every Kenyan.
Thank you very much. Frida, you wanted to say something before I come to you?
Yes.